from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Arizona Wildcats. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the middle. glad to have you with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Arizona Wildcats and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, the Cowboys head coach told me before the game, he is so thrilled that the team has responded.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got the quick pass.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
He turns that loose down the right side. He's got it on the outside. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll run it. It's Warren. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats. Precision blocking up front created the open lane. And Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start changes your mindset. Now you're second and long, 9 yards to go. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Arizona comes out with another first down. Wants to go right back downfield. He fires a bullet to the right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Warren. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
That's caught. It's Jordan. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Maybe a crease. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Throws to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give on the counter. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and blockers getting a hat on a hat.
Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, this dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his 2nd touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Warren. They knock him down right there.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Running inside. It's Warren. Maybe some room here. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Zings it complete to the right. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Wildcats are flying down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Going to try to get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Wildcats. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in Week 4 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Got a man, it's Richardson. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Arizona in a hurry. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the sticks, it's Jordan. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll try to do it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's complete to the right. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout. And the Wildcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He's got an open man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. A productive play is one that it gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, the good news is after that 2nd pick of the
inside. It's Warren. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. That one comes out hot down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Snagged out of the air. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Pressure coming. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. He throws one to the left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an Arizona lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical, and this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Pushes ahead. Goal line defense on 4. Off-play action on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He's brought down. The defense coming up with the big play, but maybe got a little too handsy to do it. I don't think this one's going to hold up. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Just feeds the running back. There's a crease. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
And this offense is...
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Takes the handoff. It's Warren. Oh, look out. The ball's free. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Dude, you're in such a great position.
Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man. It's Richardson. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Fires on the move. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. You felt as if there might be a huge play coming when he got out and got loose to the left. Heaved it downfield, but couldn't quite make a connection.
And your brain has to switch immediately when you're playing defense and that QB gets outside the pocket. I got to understand my scramble rules. I got to understand now I start running towards where I'm at. The other side of the field, I got to start getting to the middle of the field, understanding what the receivers are doing. Nice job by the defense being able to react to the quarterback once he got outside the pocket.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a... We'll see if they go into a 4-minute offense, try to bleed the clock, or will they stay aggressive with a couple of minutes to play? They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gonna take a shot. Makes a grab for a big play. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
How about this offense, man? You gotta love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football. And I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Hauls it in. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Powell.